To the stage, our very first guest, all the way from Japan. And just as a quick note, Iyoko-san was actually unable to make it from Japan, but is very excited from the movie and really hopes that you all enjoy the panel today. So we just wanted to share that note. But today, we are thrilled to introduce to you the Toei animation producer, Mr. Norihiro Hayashida. We are honored to have him today. Please give a huge round of applause. Welcome, welcome. It's obviously really wonderful to have you here today. So how does it feel to be out here in the US in front of so many American Dragon Ball fans?
こんにちは、東映アニメーションの林田です。前回4年前にですね、ドラゴンボールスーパーグロリーのですね、プロモーションのために、このサンディエゴに来てですね、同じくホール H でですね、ドラゴンボールのファンの皆さんにお会いすることができたんですけれども、今回本当久々にですね、新しい映画を、持ってきてですね、皆さんに再会できるのをですね、大変、嬉しく思っています。今日とっても楽しい会にしたいと思ってますんで、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
All right, guys. I'm Hayashida from Toei Animation. Of course, very excited to be here right now. I think the last time I was here was for Dragon Ball Super Broly. It was a little while ago, but we were also here at San Diego Comic-Con in Hall H. I know it's been a little while since then, and we finally got a new movie to share with you guys, but I'm just really very excited and ecstatic to be here and reuniting with everyone.
I think I speak for everyone when we are very grateful to have you here. So this is also the 21st movie in the Dragon Ball franchise, and it is the second for Dragon Ball Super. So I've heard that this film uses some animation techniques that have never been used before. Can you tell us just a little bit about this, like regarding some of the visuals and just other ways that this film might differ from films in the past?
はい、今回もですね、キャラクター初めてもそうですけど、主だったデザインもですね、鳥山先生が全て書き起こしていただいています。で、その、ユニークで、素晴らしいキャラクターたちをですね、うまく、表現するために、新しいアニメーションの技術を、今回、使っています。皆さんもうすでに予告編等をですね、ご覧になっていただいて気づいている方もいらっしゃると思うんですけれども、今回初めて、ドラゴンボールでですね、ほぼ全編にわたってCG をベースにアニメーションを作っています。ただご存知の通りCG といえばですね、どうしても違和感のある動きだとか表情だとかっていうところはですね、気になる方もいらっしゃると思いますが、それをですね克服するために、手書きのですねアニメーターがですね、いろいろ補正をですねかけて、違和感のないような形の動き作りを、しています。その辺は今回大きく変わってますので、ぜひ映画を見て、確認していただければと思います。
So this time for the superhero, Toriyama-san was very involved in the character design himself, which is really, really cool. But in order to translate those really unique and amazing character designs into the big screen, we had a new pipeline, an animation pipeline that we've never really done before. So if you guys have seen the trailer, you may have already recognized that there is a lot of 3D CG at play here, which is something that we haven't done in the Dragon Ball franchise to this date. And oftentimes when you see 3D and anime, they don't mix too well. It has this kind of weird feel. But in order to overcome that, we invested a lot into the hand-drawn component of it as well. So after we did 3D animation, there was a lot of touch-ups, a lot of hand-drawn animation that was happening on top of that to smooth it out and make the experience feel very seamless. So I hope everyone gets a chance to see the movie and kind of see that different visual expression that we went for.
Could you please also introduce the story of the film?
はい、今回のストーリーですね、同じく、鳥山先生にですね、前作と、同じように、全て、脚本をですね、先生によって、書いていただいています。 で、お話の舞台はですね、今回は地球に、なっています。で、話の軸なんですけれども、今回は、主役が2人おりまして、1人がピッコロ、もう1人がゴハンと、皆さんドラゴンボールのファンの皆さんは、お分かりだと思うんですけれども、この2人は師弟関係があります。で、この師弟関係、絆をですね、今回話のベースに、据えています。
As far as the story, like the previous movie, Toriyama-san was also very involved because he wrote the screenplay, and the movie is going to be set on planet Earth, and it features two protagonists, very prominent protagonists, Piccolo and Gohan. So if anyone out there is a Dragon Ball fan, I'm sure you know that there is a very deep bond and relationship between these two characters that you can look forward to.
あと、それに加えてですね、今回の敵はじゃあ誰なのかということなんですけれども、これも皆さん、ドラゴンボールファンの皆さんにはよくおなじみのレッドリボン軍がですね、今回、復活することになります。悟空によってですね、倒されたレッドリボン軍が、どうやって、復活するのか、で、そのレッドリボン軍がどういう暗躍をするのか、今回ですね、本当に、日常芝居である、師弟関係の部分ですね、それとレッドリボン軍をはじめとする、敵とですね、戦う時のそのバトルのシーン、この、日常芝居とバトルのですね、バランスがとてもよく取れてると思います。その辺ぜひ本編でですね、楽しんでいただければなというふうに思ってます。
And to add on to that, you may be wondering, well, who's going to be the enemy in this scenario? Which I can safely say, the Red Ribbon Army, if any of you guys remember them. Way back in the day, Goku defeated the Red Ribbon Army, so you may be wondering, well, how did they come back and what are they plotting right now? But the film itself features a lot of heavy action and battle sequences, in addition to a more drama, slice of life component. And I think the balance between the two in the narrative is really well executed, so it's going to be a really fun movie.
Today I also heard that we have a very special message that was recorded specifically for San Diego Comic-Con from someone that we all know and love. Would you mind please introducing it? Thank you so much for bringing this to fans all the way from Japan. And right now, Mike Yan actually asked if you would hop over here for me because we have two more guests that we are going to invite out to the stage. First up, I would like to invite out the English voice actor for Piccolo, Chris Sabat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here, Chris.
Boy, thanks for having me. This is a couple people showed up today.
A few, yeah. And now we are incredibly honored to also welcome the voice actor for Piccolo from Japan here to San Diego Comic-Con, Mr. Toshio Furukawa.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you.
Let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, I'm Toshio Furukawa from Japan. I'm one of the Japanese voice actors for foreign motion film and character voices for animation and games. I played a variety of characters from comedians like Atarmoroboshi or Urushirazra. And she was one drag scene from Fist of the North Star. And Piccolo from Dragon Ball Superhero. Of course, he is from One Piece. I like America very much, so I'm so glad to join SDCC. So I expect to have a very good time with you. Thank you.
And this is also your first time on stage with Chris, bringing together both the Japanese and English dub voices for Piccolo in the U.S. Is that correct?
I can hardly understand English.
今回英語と日本語の、こう吹き替えの役が同時に登壇するのは初めてかなと思うんですけど、ちょっとそこについて
とにかくものすごいオーディエンスの数でびっくりしました。すごく北米で一に争う大きなコンベンションだと伺っていたんですけれども、あんまり大きいコンベンションでちょっとびっくりしました。ピッコロの魅力を皆さんにお伝えできればなと思います。大変興奮しております。
Well, I'm honestly overwhelmed a bit by this sheer audience that came here to SDCC. I've been told beforehand that this is one of the biggest events, conventions in the United States, but now I'm really seeing that. So I hope I can really share the what makes Piccolo great with everyone here in this room today.
It is very difficult for me to be sitting next to him right now without repeating everything he says in a different voice. I've heard your voice in my ear for 25 years now, and it is shocking to sit next to you right now. There's normally headphones on, and I always assumed you were very far away, and it means so much to me and to everyone here that you would come all this way to share this experience with everyone.
Me too.
So, Chris and Furukawa-san, I know that we are all pretty curious. What was your reaction to hearing that Piccolo was going to play such a major role in the new movie? Furukawa-san, we will start with you first.
ピッコロが今回すごい大役、いわゆる主人公っていう形で、参加するって初めて聞いた時はどういうリアクションでしたか？
とにかくシリーズが終わってこれからドラゴンボールどうなるのかなって心配していた時に映画の話で、しかもピッコロにあるいはご飯にフィーチャーしたお話、今までこんなにたくさん出番があったお話あったかなと思ったので、本当に正直率直に嬉しかったですね。最高でした。
Well, once the series was over, I was wondering to myself, what's going to happen to the future of Dragon Ball now? And that's when they brought the offer for me to be part of this movie. And they had mentioned that Piccolo and Gohan were going to play major roles, be protagonists in this, to which I responded, ooh, I'm going to get a lot of screen time on this movie. This is great.
Chris, what about you?
Well, I had very similar feelings, actually. My first reaction was, wait, what? And my second reaction was, no, seriously, he's going to be the lead character in this? And then when I finally kind of calmed down, I was like, yes, this is it. Gohan and Piccolo fans are this kind of third part of the fandom in the Dragon Ball universe. There's always been Team Goku and there's Team Vegeta, and they are in their own league. But then there's this very awesome group that are all Team Piccolo all the time and all Team Gohan all the time. And this is a wonderful story for them. If you love Vegeta, you love Goku, you're going to get that. But this is Piccolo's and Gohan's story, and it is amazing to be a part of it.
Preparations that you did specifically for this film, or was there anything that differed with recording this versus the other films that you've done?
今回の収録はやっぱり心の準備というか、やっぱその準備期間っていうのはまたいつもと違ったんでしょうか。それとテレビシリーズの収録と今回の映画の収録って何か違ったんでしょうかね。
My Japanese is very bad.
Do you want me to repeat the question for you?
No, I think I remember. I think that for me, a lot of my preparation was kind of preparing the whole dub cast for this. So a lot of it was reading the script, kind of taking it in, and then getting over the excitement of it. And then trying to figure out what it is that this movie is trying to say and what it's doing and why Piccolo is this important part. And I was really excited to kind of go through the script, help find some wonderful people to play all these new characters. But when it came to actually recording it, well, I always go to what Piccolo's training technique is, which is stay chill, hang out in an iceberg, meditate, and not get too excited. And then the rest of it's easy. I just listen to his voice and try and figure out how emotional this character needs to be, and then I try to bring that same level to my performance as well.
古川さんの声を聞いて演じたそうです。
いや、サバトのために責任が重いですね。これから気をつけます。頑張ってやります。サバトのために一生懸命やります。
That was a little bit more responsibility than I was expecting. I had no idea that was going on, but I'm going to continue to do a good job just for you, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, well, we have one final question before we hop into our 20-minute screening of the movie. We're going to be watching it in Japanese with English subtitles. So this is a question for Furukawa-san. We have heard that you have a collection of Piccolo goods, such as stuffed animals, and we've also heard that Piccolo himself has a collection in the film. Could you tell us how many you have currently?
About 3,000 Picolos.
3,000ですか ?3,000?
3,000?
That's a lot. What?
でもアメリカのコレクターの方はもっとそれの10倍ぐらいの人がいらっしゃるので、もうそんな大きいうちではないので、3000体が限界ですね。
So I heard that there are a lot of collectors in America who can completely dwarf that collection, maybe by 10x, I don't know, but we don't have too much real estate in Japan, so 3,000 is where I go to draw the line.
住宅事情は全部違いますね、アメリカとではね。だから遊びにアメリカのお友達の家に遊びに行ったらすごいコレクションしてて、家全部がミュージアムのようでした。
Yeah, so when I went to one of my friend's houses in the US, he had turned his whole house into effectively what is a museum, and I was stunned, to say the least.
僕は一部屋だけですから。
I keep my collection contained to a single room.
Very sensible, very sensible. Well, I would love to continue chatting with everyone, but we do have to get on with our screening, so we are incredibly excited and so grateful for everyone's time. Thank you so much. Without any further ado, let's enjoy this screening for Dragon Ball Super Superhero.